Hello everyone, John Zacharias with another monthly market video, and today's monthly market video is going to be called 50-year mortgage, yes or no? But before I get into that topic today, I want to go over some market information. New listings are up 2.5% since last year, so we're getting a lot more inventory on the market in years past. Closed sales is up 3.8%. Median sales price is up 0.02%. So it's kind of flatlined with median sales price. Average days on the market is up 16.7%. So we're seeing a lot of homes staying on the market a little bit longer. But the topic I have for you today is a topic that a lot of you have been probably seeing on the, I would say, internet or the mainstream media, and that is the 50-year mortgage plan that the government may be rolling out. Is it a good idea, yes or no? And some people have asked me, hey, John, what do you think about the 50-year mortgage? And I say, well, it depends on where you are at financially. It depends where you are also in your plans in life. So let's go over some of the pros. It's a way to get in, and by meaning, what I mean by that is it's a way to get your foot in the door in the real estate market. Okay, if you don't have a lot of cash to put down, if you want low payment, monthly payment, it's a good way to get your foot in the door. Secondly, you can reinvest the difference in the money you'll be saving over time. So if you take some of that money that would have been on your mortgage in a 30-year, you can put it in either a high yield savings account or maybe even the S&P 500 or anywhere else if you want to reinvest that money. But I will warn you though, the problem with that is some people don't go that route and end up spending that extra money. Also, you can always refi. If you don't like your 50-year mortgage and you got your foot in the door in 3 years, perhaps they make it a stipulation when you can actually refi and then get back down to regular mortgage, so you're going to gain equity in the long run, and we'll go over more about that in a minute. Short term, I see this as kind of like a short-term solution as a means to an end to get your foot in the door in real estate. Some people will look at it and say, all right, well, 50 years, that's a long time. Well, that brings us into the cons. The interest outweighs the principal over time, okay? So if you're doing a 50-year mortgage and you're doing a 6%, which is the average rate right now, it'll probably be a higher rate, which means that you're going to be paying a lot more interest in 50 years than you would in a 30-year or even a 15-year. Savings, really not worth it? You might be saving $100 or $200 in the grand scheme of things. Is that going to really get you the compound interest? Or is it going to get you that savings you're really going to need in the long run? Because with a 50-year mortgage comes with a higher interest rate. So you got to think about those pros and cons. And then finally, it builds equity very slowly, okay? So the less you put into your property, the more interest you're going to have to pay, and all that's going to balance itself out over 50 years. Now, depending if you're going to live in the house for 50 years, and that'll play a really big role. But I think the average person lives in a property now 12 to 15 years. So is it really worth the long-term investment? So those are just some of the things that I've been researching about the 50-year mortgage. If you have more questions, I have great lenders that you can reach out to. Also, if you're looking to buy or sell during the holiday season, my phone is always on. So please reach out to me, considering me as your realtor in the future. And I want everyone to have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you all next month. Thank you.